at least according to the words of Uasu Secretary General Constantine Wasonga. He said that all the lecturers should start jogging, for the streets are calling. That is after public university workers yesterday issued a strike notice accusing the government of failing to honor the return to work formula signed on September 26th.
That's right. That story is on the back page of the Daily Nation if you want to have a look. Or, of course, you can also check it out online. Now, just less than a month, actually, after that return to work formula was signed, the Union of University Staff, of course, and Kusu have issued another strike notice because of a lack of implementation of their agreement and their return to work formula. They said, quote unquote, implement the return to work formula or we go back to the streets. We are giving the government 1 week before we return to the streets. So, Mesama, as you said, start jogging. And of course, our members expect new salaries next week. There was a return to work formula that was benching off of a CBA that was signed to be implemented between 2021 and 2025, increasing salaries for everyone from graduate assistants all the way to lecturers and professors.
And of course, in the arrangement, as per the 2021-2025 salary deal, the minimum monthly pay for a graduate assistant should be in between 63,647 to 97,988. For an assistant lecturer, the pay range is in between 107,000 to 166,000. A professor is set to get around 224,000 to 345,000. And of course, the public university lecturers and non-teaching staff called off the job boycott after agreeing to the agreement brokered by the Ministry of Labour. That is on September 26th. But of course, it seems that there is some form of defiance or delay by the government because the University Academic Staff Union has actually seen it as they've been silent, so it means that they are not going to respond to this. And now they're giving a 1 week notice. I believe that's fair enough.
It is, and it seems we're stuck in a cycle of strikes, CBAs, failure to implement the CBA, strike, right? It's the same thing that happened with doctors. It's happened with, actually, it's not that it has happened with doctors just once. It has happened with doctors several times, with teachers, and of course now with university, teaching staff and non-teaching staff. They sign a collective bargaining agreement with the government. The government doesn't implement it. They go to the streets. Learning is halted, services are halted, then rinse and repeat, collective bargaining agreement, failure to implement, and so on and so forth.
It's quite the cycle, Mariam. And of course, I pity the JSS student, intern teachers who are actually given chance to help with the transition. They actually even taught lessons and subjects that they were not supposed to teach. Then later on, they were told to reapply for their jobs.
In general, the state of education in the country is very worrying. What does this mean, of course, for the ongoing, semesters in various public universities across the country? There's still the issue of the university funding model that is so punitive to so many students and locks out so many people from getting an education.